felony of assault on a peace officer.
Judge, he's flashing, gang.
Nah, that's not it, sir.
He's flashing some kind of
I
sign.
promise you. No, it's not, sir. I understand.
Second time he's done.
I promise you.
He's
All
doing
right.
something.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Jamad,
Yes, sir.
what's Brandon?
Brandon.
Jamad Bontop. An arraignment here, can we proceed in sum, which keeps you from looking at a 5 to life imprisonment?
You say what?
Yeah, because you're looking at
It's not a third degree. That's 2 to 10. I ain't looking at no 5 to life. It's 2 to 10.
this is alleged a second degree felony.
It's actually it's a
Third degree.
You're interrupting.
it's a second degree, Your Honor. With the prior, it could be a first degree, and we're going our agreement was the 5 over 10, Your Honor, limiting to the 5 years TDC.
Okay, the first paragraph.
5 probation, huh? Oh, yeah, I apologize. You right?
The first paragraph alleges a second degree felony of assault on a peace officer, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then the second paragraph, which they are abandoning, is a burglary of a habitation conviction, which would have enhanced it to a first degree felony.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. So we're only going on the second degree felony.
Yes.
In summary, and we agree to go in summary and
Yes,
waive a formal reading.
We do, Your Honor.
In summary, the indictment alleges that on or about June 25th, 2023, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the second degree felony of assault on a peace officer. Do you understand what you were charged with?
Yes, sir.
This is a second degree felony if convicted, which means you face a term of not more than 20 years or less than 2 years in prison. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand?
You say 2 to 10? Yes, sir. I understand.
Yes. An agreement's been reached where you would be sentenced to, is that a 5? That didn't look like a 5. I'm going to write it. The Arabic number system. We're going to do this. The agreement is you would be sentenced to 5 years in prison. That would be suspended. You would be placed on 10 years regular probation. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
It was supposed to be 5 and 5, but it was supposed to be 5 years probation. Right?
Let me just say
5
this.
years.
At the end of the day, it's the length of probation. Y'all can agree on probation. And if I accept that, the length of probation is my decision, then I can shorten it in a third, which is how long? 3 1/3 years.
That's cool.
Are you going to be the one?
I'm confused. Yes, sir.
Because I do it all the time for people who do well on probation. There's no reason to keep
Yes,
you on
sir.
probation for 10 years if you're doing well. We got too many 5,000 people on probation. We don't need that.
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's our agreement.
Yes,
5
sir.
years, and actually, this says here the following non-binding recommendation. It's non-binding because it's my call. Is probation for
Judge,
10
he's
years.
flashing, gang.
Nah, that's not it, sir.
He's flashing some kind of sign.
I promise you. No, it's not, sir. I understand.
Second time he's done.
I promise you.
He's
All right.
doing something.
All right.
I understand. I apologize.
Look,
All you have
don't
to
make a
rewind
fool
it,
out of this
Judge.
court because all I've got to do is say,
Yes,
and you're not eligible for probation
yes, sir.
with a prior conviction. I can't understand that you would be that foolish to do that.
Yes, I understand, Mr. John, Judge Stevenson.
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this second degree felony assault on a peace officer, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
You were hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 5 years. That term of confinement is suspended. You were placed on regular probation for 10 years. There is no fine here?
No, Your
No
Honor.
restitution here?
No,
Anything else?
not from us.
That is all.
Thank you.
The Emperor is not as forgiving as I am.
State of Texas versus Rodney Wiggins. And are you Mr. Wiggins?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand what you're charged with is felon in possession of a firearm? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $0 fine. There are no applications. Then Mr. Wiggins to the offense is charging an indictment. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contents.
And the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
He only asked me to request one thing of the court, and I told him that I'm not sure that you could do this, but he says that he is Native American, and so I honestly don't know if he'll get sent to TDC. They may parole him out of the Bexar County Jail. But if he gets sent to TDC, they're going to want to cut his hair, which is apparently being a Native American. And he was asking me to ask you if there's some sort of order I could type up that you could attach. I'm not sure how that works. So that if he does make a turnaround, that doesn't happen.
What I've discovered at TDC, because I've had this with a former client, depending on the length, I don't think they cut everyone's hair super short. So you're saying they do, Mr. Wiggins?
Bald. Everybody telling me straight bald.
Oh, well, what he would have to do if he contacts, and this is just me thinking, off the top of my head, he'll probably need to contact a chaplain and let them know
I did all that. They told me I needed documentation from the court. That's the only reason why I'm asking.
Well, see, and I had told him that basically once you've sentenced him, your jurisdiction over him, parole and TDC. But
Ms.
possibly
Kramer,
there could be something.
Ms. Kramer, if you want to prepare a document stating that your client is claiming Native American status and have me sign that saying that he claimed Native American status, then I will be more than happy to sign the order saying that he has claimed Native. Mr. Wiggins?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you claiming Native American status?
Yes, ma'am.
Do I need to ask you which tribe you belong to?
Blackfoot and Cherokee.
Blackfoot and Cherokee. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, but that's it from my side, Judge.
All right. Then the court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 3 years in prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $0 fine. And because this is a felony conviction, which you should know because you're charged with felony in possession of a weapon, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Wiggins, how old are you?
29.
All right, here's the thing. If you continue on your path, because you've been to prison before, if you continue on your path, you know what you're going to find? You're going to wake up and you're going to find a majority of your life is behind you, and a majority of that was spent in the prison system.
Yeah, I'm trying to change that today. This time around, that's why when I get out, I'm trying to get, if I can possibly get up with the courts or whatever to try to speak to the youth, start a youth in the program.
Well, here's the thing. I admire you for wanting to do that, but before we can speak to the youth, we need to change. Mr. Wiggins, you're going to have to change.
Yeah.
Otherwise, when new people come into prison, they're going to say, how does this place run? And they're going to say, oh, ask the person who we call the grandfather of the prison. I'm going to be like, who's the grandfather of the prison? They're going to say, Mr. Wiggins, because you're going to be the oldest person in the prison. And I'm telling you, time passes quickly. I mean, This COVID has been going on for what, Brenna, 2 years or so? And it seems like it was just 2 years have passed. So many people have lost their lives. Don't be a person who wakes up and all your life is behind you. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you're going to claim Native American heritage, if you're going to claim African American heritage, then you need to stand up for your ancestors and do better. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Wiggins. Have a great rest of your day.
If you are new to my channel, please subscribe as I edit these cases and remove all of the mundane, boring, repetitive stuff. And I even remove the silences, so you get only the juicy bits, which I think are always the best bits. Are looking for another episode that has all the boring stuff cut out and gives you just the good stuff, then here a couple that may interest you. Enjoy.